All aboard!
Greetings, passengers. You're listening to Derailed. For your own safety, please avoid getting attached to any one topic, as the Derailed crew will most likely, as their name suggests, derail before you have your fill. While listening to Derailed, please keep your earbuds in and your speakers low, as we would rather not be responsible for anything we may say on this podcast. Pulling into the station now is Season 2, Episode 1. My name is Greg, and I will be your train conductor, and as always, I am joined by my cohort, which consists of Harry the engineer and Adash the porter. How are you guys doing?
The porter? Wow!
Yes. I legitimately was like, I can't think of anyone else that works on a train, so I searched it up, and I was like, well, I guess a porter works on a train.
What are a porter's job responsibilities again? Am I just
they just like
waiter?
You just help. Well, you help put luggage up for the people.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Did you want to be the janitor?
well,
I don't know.
it's about
Alright,
the same
which
kind of
is
work
a
that you do
Train
now.
driver?
Which consists of Harry the engineer and Adash the janitor.
Well, Greg's the conductor. Wouldn't he not be
Yeah.
technically the quote
So
driver?
apparently, the train driver and the train conductor are two different things.
Okay,
they are.
makes sense.
Okay, fine. Adash the train driver. I'm changing
Do we,
my
do we
script. Are
want
you
Dash
happy?
driving? He doesn't even have a license.
That's tough,
That's
bro.
true, but it is a train. It's not like he has to actually steer it. It just goes.
Yeah, but
forward
technically
or
you still
back.
have to have control.
Yeah,
Of,
but yeah, that's you.
you just
That
don't
is
want to be
you.
a porter.
All right. Well, we no longer have an intro segment. Well, in terms of like, how are you guys doing? So we just don't care how we're doing
Yeah.
anymore.
Fuck,
Yeah,
fuck
no.
all of you.
Yeah.
Head
Yeah.
myself.
All right. Let's head to the first segment. The one in charge of this segment this week is Harry. Floor's all yours.
Yes. So that was weird.
What, the yes?
Yeah. No.
Yes.
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 Okay. Well, so the story, I have two small short stories. Because I'm not very creative,
See,
so I wasn't going to. Okay.
The wheel said story time and not stories time, but it's okay.
Well, fine. I'll just tell one of them. Well, it'll be really short.
No.
Well, they're
They're
both
both.
actually really. The first one's like only a couple.
Can we get a
sentences.
title for your story?
Oh, so
True,
both of them are
actually,
under the
true.
category of fuck around and find out.
Okay,
Oh
that's
no.
good.
So the first one's really brief. It actually happened before the second one, so actually it chronologically makes sense. So this was probably the first time I actually got violent with someone in school. And so, Adash, at POB, we had like the time before classes where we just stand around the hallways before first period.
Yeah.
So
30
there's like this little corner area where I would stand with
Wait,
like all the other Asian people.
Is this something you want to reveal on a podcast?
What do you mean?
Is this something that you could potentially be?
No.
Okay.
It's not. It's like it's not like that bad. But I mean, we're both minors, so it's, what are we gonna do? And besides, that was like what 5 years ago. if the dude
Yeah,
stumbles
yeah,
upon
yeah.
this, listens in, and gets reminded and decides that he wants to press charges,
He's
Homie.
gonna get his ass whooped again.
Then we're all coming for him this time.
yeah. So we were just standing around. So it'd be me with like these some other Asian people, and there's like these two. When I was a sophomore, one of the new freshmen, there was this one guy who would follow around, be kind of a part of the group with some of the Asian girls. So I had a backpack that had like that chest buckle, right? And so he one day he just randomly kept like flicking it. I'm like, it's part of my backpack on my chest, and I'm like, can you stop doing that? It's like, it's annoying. And so he kept doing it, and I was like, if you do that again, I'm going to elbow you. And he did it like 3 more times, and out of just anger, I don't know. Greg, if you remember the in Peaceful Dragon when we did the one of the first sets, you like grab an elbow.
The elbow set.
Yeah,
yes,
I did that too.
That's the only one I distinctly remember.
So to his face.
So I elbowed his chin.
To his face. Jesus.
Yeah, no.
Harry was actually Harry was actually the guy who was like, I take martial arts lessons and then used them.
Well, I literally told him that no, stop, or I'm going to elbow you, and then he literally kept doing it.
But again, this goes back to what we said about.
Yeah, I know.
Harry doesn't understand degrees of like appropriate responses.
So it definitely wasn't, but at the same time, I just honestly, before I realized I did it, and like in like a second, I grabbed his head, elbowed him in the chin, and he just backed off, and he was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Told you I was going to elbow you," and he just fucked off. Never talked about that again. So that was the first time.
Wait, I have a question for you. If this happened to you now, would you do the same thing?
No, I wouldn't elbow them.
Or have you developed more self-restraint?
I wouldn't elbow them. If they were just flicking my chesting, I'll just like, I'll probably just walk away.
All right. Looks like next time I see you, I'm flicking your chest thing.
Greg, I will kick your knees in. you don't get. You get
learn nothing.
No, hold on. Greg doesn't get special treatment.
Wait, but he just got elbowed. You're gonna kick my knees?
Greg gets
that
special
is
treatment.
Special treatment.
Greg gets special treatment. Greg is shut the fuck.
That's
Greg
cute.
gets different treatment because
I like that. I'll take that.
AIDS. And so the second one, you may actually know about this one. So this was like slightly shortly after Banana and I started dating. At Marinka, oh god, we're just dropping all the things now. At our other high school, we had to do like the community service stuff for what's it called? What was that thing that we were part of?
Greenhouse?
No. NHS, yes.
Yeah.
The thing I was forced into.
I was part of NHS.
Yeah, so for NHS we had to have. Oh wow.
Yes, at Oak Ridge actually.
That's crazy.
Oh, did you guys have service hours you had to do? Like mandatory service hours?
I think we did, and I think it was just stuff that we did anyway because we were at military academy.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
You had it easy.
That's crazy. But yeah, we had service hours. So one of the service hours was for another NHS member who was doing like this fundraiser in her neighborhood. So like they rented out the clubhouse and they were like by the road. Right. Yeah, so you know what this is, but this was probably like a very flex moment. But it was like they're like in the clubhouse, they're like on their side of the road, like holding signs trying to get like donation money. Like one of those people. And so this was a pretty nice neighborhood. But then they had like a later shift, so we're basically like the last couple hours they were going to be there is mainly just to clean up. And so when we came in, they weren't having the most success because there weren't a lot of traffic going through that area, and the people there didn't seem to be very eager to donate. So there's this one chick who is deciding that it would be fun and well, not really fun, but like for drastic times, call for drastic measures. And she was like, sure, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stand in the road and stop the cars, make them read it, and see if they will donate. So we're just like, as Banana and I, we were seniors. Yeah, we were seniors. And so they were the new juniors, and we're like, that's dumb. Like, that's really dumb.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
Especially when it wasn't like she was going to stand on the road.
Like at the on the road or like
on the road. She was like on the side of the road, and then she was gonna like jump in front of the cars with the sign.
That is illegal, I think.
And it's dangerous as hell, especially if it's a neighborhood. But I think that road was like 35, not 25. And so, like, if someone's not paying attention,
that's the type of jaywalking that actually gets you arrested.
Yeah, exactly. And so, but Aya was like, that's not smart. And her friends, because they're all juniors, they're like, oh no, don't do it. No, they're not going to do anything. And they're like, and I was like, don't do it. And it's like, that's really dumb. And she was like, and so she was on the road, and she was like, well, if you don't want me to do it, move me or make me. And I was like, bet. I picked her up by the shoulders and put her on the sidewalk. And then she was like, everyone was shocked because they're like, oh, he actually moved her. And then she like stormed off into the clubhouse and was pissed. And I thought it was hilarious because I just grabbed, like, I treated her like a kid. I grabbed her by the shoulders, picked her up, and then put her on the sidewalk. And I was like, there, I moved you. Do it again and see what happens.
Well, she
just
did
fucked
say.
out. Yeah, I know. And I was like,
Uber,
hey,
so-
it was like, and I was like, she was like, bet. And it was just she fucked around and found out. And she actually ended up becoming one of the Bananas like adopted kids.
Well,
at
she
Marcus,
she fucked around. She didn't have to find out because you saved her from finding out.
oh yeah, well yeah, that's true. She got the easy way out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good job, Harry.
And yeah, no,
You
that's
saved
the end of
someone's life, probably.
No.
Also, bad job, Harry, for elbowing somebody in the face.
Oh yeah, also
Immediate
bad job,
response.
Harry, for
Okay.
for committing physical violence for someone flicking your belt buckle.
Okay, oh, fair enough.
You win some and you lose some.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for those stories. That was very intriguing. Remind me to never flick your chest
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna dare you to do it.
or jump in the middle of the road.
Craig, if you jump in the middle of the road, I'm just gonna watch you.
Yeah.
You're at an age
I
now.
can-
You
I
need to
can-
be
I
told
can
not
see
to
that.
jump in the middle of the road. I'm just looking at you like, you dumb bitch. What the hell are you doing?
One of these days, we're gonna have to tell the egg story.
The
It's not
egg
really that long
story.
of a story.
It's not
but
that long, no.
I
I
just,
fucked around and found out.
talking. Yeah. You did, but I didn't stop you, so I'm partially responsible for that. Honestly, may as well tell it. It's like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Basically, we went to the grocery store to get eggs, and this was during the hoverboard period where everybody was getting hoverboards. So I had a hoverboard, and I was wheeling my way over there, and Harry was just walking. So on the way back, Harry was the one carrying the groceries because I was on the hoverboard. So we were like, well, it would be a bad idea if I was the one to wear the to carry the groceries, seeing as I'm the one on the hoverboard. But then we had the bright idea that Harry should try for the first time ever riding the hoverboard while he was wearing the groceries on the side of the road.
By the way, is monumentally stupid from both of you.
Yeah.
We're
Like, I
young.
can't, like one of you, like that's okay, but two of you, like that is just disappointing.
did some dumb things at that
stupid as
age.
fuck idea.
Yeah.
Well,
but,
the idea wouldn't have been bad if I gave Greg the groceries.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Well, it still would have been not amazing because we were on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And that road, the sidewalk is quite thin, and it's very easy to like fall onto the actual main road. So it's probably still not a good idea, even without the groceries. But yeah, short story short, Harry fell, and the eggs cushioned him, but we lost the eggs.
Yeah, no, it was literally I slipped back and fell, and as soon as I hit the ground, I looked up the ground. I was like, oh, I had eggs.
Yeah. You must have felt the crunch, right?
I think so. I just remember hearing it, and I was like, oh, they're eggs.
We were both just like, wait, why did we not think to pass the groceries over? And yet another food trauma memory was processed into Harry's brain that day,
No,
along with the noodles.
stop. I didn't want to remember that one. Oh,
I just needed to give people context.
no, you don't. You really don't.
All right, let's get to the main topic. Before we do that, I was actually thinking, should we like explain what this podcast is? Because we are switching to a new platform, so there are people who might be tuning in for the first time and just be like, why are they just all over the place?
Wait, are we not uploading to YouTube at all?
We are also uploading to YouTube, but this is
Yeah.
going to be our first season that's up on actual podcasting services. Yeah.
I feel like you kind of had to do that at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, if you're this far in and you're still interested, then you know what we're about.
Yeah,
that's what I was
yeah.
saying.
And it's in the name of the podcast. We just tell stories and get derailed a lot.
As Benet would call, we're off-brand distractables.
I said that first, actually. When we were coming up with the names,
yeah.
I think Harry came up with derailed, and I was like, that I feel like that's just distractible, but like slightly different. But it just stuck, so.
Yeah. But I mean,
it is catchy.
I didn't even know that's what the name of their podcast were.
Yeah.
So
and it has allowed us to incorporate a lot of train stuff into our podcast, which is like not something we're particularly interested in, but it's a theme. It's better to have a theme than not have a theme. So yeah. Okay, so the topic. So last week I said the topic was Foley. It really ended up not really being Foley, if I'm honest. I mean, like part of it's definitely Foley tangent, but it's also like ADR, like they're like voiceover, because I had both of you do a little bit of voicing in some of the things.
Oh, yeah, you did.
But yeah, and I did on mine too, and it's also just like sound effects, so it's just kind of like audio SFX in general, I guess you could call it. It's not really just Foley. And the way I explained this last time on the Meeting Room podcast that's on YouTube. If you're on Spotify and you want to see that, it's on YouTube. And the way I described it then, I did change my mind. So we're not doing it the way that I described it last week. The way that we're going to do it is I gave Adash and Harry 10 Foley things each for them to record, and they're different, and I didn't tell they don't know what the other person's Foleys are. I'm having trouble with grammar with this. It's like, it's not my fault, it's the sentence's fault. These are not sentences I'd ever thought I'd need to say. So anyway,
okay, I'm confused.
Yeah, so well, I haven't really explained it yet. So basically what's going to happen is we're just going to take turns for you two, just revealing one by one, going up the levels of the Foley, and then the other person is just going to have to guess what that Foley is. So we'll see basically how good of a job you did on the tasks I gave you, because the other person will have to guess what the sound effect you're trying to create. Okay. Or what sort of scenario you're trying to create for the hardest level.
This really put the audio editing to the test.
Yeah, and then I have all of them soundboarded, so I'm just gonna play them here. And then when it gets to mine, we're actually going to keep track of points, since both of you guys don't know mine. So we're going to have a contest to see which one of you can guess more of mine, essentially. Yeah, and then it'll just be a winner, and then the winner gets nothing. Because that's how we do things. They get validation, I guess. So I guess Adash is gonna try to win a little bit harder. Yeah. All right, let's start with
also, I
Harry.
think I just accidentally slammed my desk because I spoke there. So good luck with that, Harry. Sorry.
Oh, great. You're just not going to speak at that moment.
Let's do a little bit of a desk slamming session.
No, I'm not.
Oh no, my mic's off.
You don't have to cut it out. Oh no.
No, we're good.
I did say desk slamming.
It's just the stand is flimsy.
I am curious to see how these go, and I did write all of them, but I don't even know if I'm gonna remember all of them. So I'm gonna kind of have to see. Obviously, I have a huge advantage, so I'm not gonna actually reveal any of them. But okay, so we're going with Harry's first, and Adash, you're up for guessing it. Here we go. Nice.
Okay.
That was clean.
That's Jesus Christ. That's either Harry getting slapped or a balloon popping. I'm gonna go with slapped.
I think that's right?
Yeah, it was just someone getting slapped, and you said add effect the reaction for fun.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you get it so meaty?
I slapped myself.
That is a really good slap.
I literally just slapped myself really hard.
Slapped yourself, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Harry has a lot of experience in slapping himself.
Yeah, no.
If you've ever been in the car with Harry for longer than an hour, you will witness a frenzy of him slapping himself.
Which cheek? Yeah, right. Which cheek?
My face cheek.
Okay.
Well, I was recording it on the mic.
I like the delay too. It's like you got slapped and then you register it like half a second later. And
I don't remember if I recorded the reaction separate, because I was like, I couldn't do a reaction live like as I slapped myself.
You can slap yourself and yell at the same time.
Well, no, I couldn't. It wouldn't be like authentic yell.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, congratulations, Adash guessed it. We now go to Adash. Adash's first one. Here's that.
What was that? Yo, it sounded like he just grunted.
Yeah, wait. I wrote these and I don't know what that is.
Why is the first person quiet?
Yeah, I can make it louder.
Yeah, no, I was like, that was really. It sounded like he just farted or something.
Wait, apparently that was louder. Wait.
What is the grunt? Is that like a popping noise?
All right, what is your guess?
It just sounds like he did a pop and then groan.
If I didn't know what these were, my guess would be you farted and then you groaned in satisfaction.
Yeah, no, that's what it sounds like.
You know, it doesn't sound great.
Yeah, no, that's
I do like the groan a lot. The groan is
that's
very.
literally what it sounds like. You just.
Do you have a guess, Harry?
It's just a pop and groan.
I believe that one was the punch,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Yeah, that was supposed to be a punch.
And I did punch myself, so that's just how it sounds. So I don't know.
See, see, that's how you know though. Like in movies, when they do Foley for people punching each other, they never use actual punches because real punches don't sound like.
But I don't know how to get
they're
that.
just like fleshy
sound.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So I just that's the best I could do.
To be fair, that one is definitely harder than slapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good effort. Okay, this is Harry's second one.
Is he just brushing his teeth? Stop!
Wait, you went for so long!
It's a 15-second maximum!
Oh, wait, really?
This man literally just actually brushed his teeth.
I literally just went and brushed my teeth. How long is that clip?
That one was very easy. I think it was actually about like 15 seconds.
Yeah, no, I was like, I don't think I brushed my teeth for that long, so.
I figured that one would be easy, but.
The beginning, I was like, is he pissing? What is going on?
No, actually, you're wrong, Adash. The real answer is that he pissed on his toothbrush.
Oh, no. Oh, no, sir. Chill out.
No, that's just how he recorded it. That wasn't the prompt. All right. Dash's second one.
Was that a growl? I'm going to say that's a growl.
That was actually pretty good.
It's some sort of growl.
What, like, just like a human growling?
A dog growl.
Yes!
Yeah, actually, that is pretty good.
It wasn't the worst, but the fact that I know Adash made the noise makes it.
Yeah.
It's just
it makes me so uncomfortable, bro. But
it's a very tame dog.
Yeah, no, it's a little too good. Adash is the furry, confirmed.
Okay.
True.
Fuck you.
I'd believe it. All right, Harry 3. What? Why did you do so many?
It's multiple parts. That's Harry.
Wait, was that a moan?
that confirms it, if anything. That's what Harry does after.
Was that in the prompt?
I don't think so, but I just wanted to.
Oh boy!
I was like,
that does make it more accurate, though.
Yeah, that's definitely a Harry fart. No way it's anything else. No. I've forgotten what my third one is, so let's see.
What is happening?
Why is it so quiet?
That was extremely quiet. Wait, let me play it again.
Yeah. Okay. So see, this is the issue. I didn't know how to get around because I'm not good with audio. Is my PC's ambient noise is just fucking like I move the mic as far away from it as possible, but it does cover it. So yeah, that one you're just not gonna guess because you can't hear the sounds I'm making.
I heard it a little bit. I actually. Wait, what's your guess, Harry?
It just sounds like he's like rustling papers or something.
I think it's like scratching.
Either scratching or.
So
what is
you
it?
can't actually hear the part where I'm like smacking my lips together at the end. It's supposed to be unwrap and then chew gum.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one.
Oh, you should just put your mouth up to the mic.
The gum,
and kiss
the gum smacking.
I was literally like on my mic.
Yeah. That's just some. We'll teach you how to turn the gain up. Yeah, in the future.
Yeah.
See, what you should have done is record like a little couple segments so you get the background noise, and then you have while you still have the gain up, you just do the recording, and then you do the noise removal of the background noise.
Yeah, on one of the other recordings. Yeah. My audio clips actually have a decent amount of background noise too, because I didn't record them on Audacity, so I couldn't do the noise removal. But they're very amplified, so you won't have any problem hearing them. All right, back to Harry. This is level 2, by the way.
Yeah.
I actually don't know what this one is either.
So it's technically, like, the latter half of the noise wasn't part of the prompt.
Oh, okay. Huh. What is your?
It's like a window closing, I'd say.
See, it's like, I know this isn't right because I'm the one who gave the prompts, but it sounds like a pencil to me, like being like drawn over like a large sheet. Which one is this one? This is
the sword unsheath.
Oh,
I mean, that's good. That's good. That's just
it's not bad. Was that you actually unsheathing your sword?
No, the problem was I wasn't allowed to use my sword. So what I did was I got a knife sharpener and dragged it across wood and metal.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And the latter half is me trying to make it sound like I'm resheathing the sword.
Yeah. I don't know how you would have done it, but if you could have added like some sort of like metal ring to it, that probably would have.
I was trying to figure out how to get a metal ring.
Maybe without, like flipping a quarter or something.
Ooh, I guess. Oh, yeah. Now I think about if I did a different noise, but I was trying to like find a material to like essentially mimic the sword being drawn.
Yeah, the shing.
Yeah, to try to like drag it across something, but everything like I was like all the different things I was dragging across just had the same noise, and it wasn't really the same, ding to it.
What we're learning is that Foley is hard, and there's a reason why it's a career, and not something that anyone can.
Well, I mean, like if I was going to make a sword unsheathing noise, I'd actually unsheath a sword.
Well, yeah. All right, back to it, Ash. I know what this one is.
I was actually very proud of this one, I'm not gonna lie.
That sounds like typing?
Yes!
Wait. Yeah. Okay, it just sounds like typing.
Right.
But I'm guessing you couldn't use a keyboard?
Yeah. That was just me. I got 2 pens, and I just, I would move them around the mic to create, like, some form of, like, space, like, different, so that it would have different volumes, so it sounded like I wasn't pressing the same
I keep forgetting I gave you guys a bunch of limitations. I was like, that sounds like a keyboard, but at the same time, not quite like a keyboard. And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't let him use a keyboard. That's why.
I was quite proud of that.
That's pretty good, yeah.
That sounds like a keyboard. Not like a good one, but like a keyboard.
Right. If I heard that in the background of us gaming, I'd be like, your mic is too loud. All right, back to Harry. See, honestly, I should have put that one in the first tier. That one's pretty easy.
Yeah.
I am curious as to how you achieved this one, though.
So this one, I just knocked over something, and then I took that, pitch changed it, and repeated it 3 times.
3 times.
Oh, you just okay.
Yeah.
That's just audio editing magic. Fair enough.
Yeah, he wasn't allowed to use his hands basically at all. So
okay.
Yeah. That was the hard part. Was originally I was like, how am I supposed to get the sound of like my knuckle? Because everything I knocked over didn't have the same noise sound as like my knuckle, and then I just started
sharp.
Yeah, I just started pitch changing it, and then eventually I got it to that one. I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good, and I just repeated it 3 times. I was like,
that's indistinguishable from like an actual knock.
Yeah. That was perfect.
If I heard that, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's just a knock.
Yeah.
That worked really well.
I'm not gonna hold you. I literally turned my head a little bit.
And Ashton's ones are just ASMR segments.
Wait, what is that one?
I didn't even realize you were playing.
Let me play it again.
Is that supposed to be a clock ticking?
I know what this one is.
It's like, no, it's not a clock.
This one is footsteps getting closer to the mic, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah. It did get louder, but yeah, that was what got me to remember.
I think the biggest thing is the audio is just so quiet.
Yeah,
so it's like
I needed to have boosted it.
That is definitely making it a little bit more challenging, I think. All right, last one for level 2 for Harry. Wait, what the hell was that? Oh, what? I know what that is, actually. I got it. Okay.
Wait.
No, I will say if... Okay.
Shower?
Well,
that is definitely what you used, right?
Yeah, no.
It's supposed to be rain.
Yeah, so I used a shower and like I put like recorded my phone inside like a container, so to make it sound like it was rain hitting a window or something.
Oh yeah. I mean that one does sound pretty good, but yeah.
But when I listened to it, I was like, this just sounds like a shower.
Yeah.
It kind of does. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, shower and like, rain are kind of the same thing. It's just
rain
bigger.
Just generally, because of the surfaces it hits, it has like a more hi-hat to it.
Yeah,
like there's a hi-hat element, but that's hard to emulate. So
yeah. All right, and then Adash's last level 2 one.
It sounds like you're drinking something, sipping.
That's close enough. I'd count that. He's slurping, like
slurping,
the bottom of the drink. Yeah. That one was good.
Yeah, I literally just gargled water. Like,
oh wait, really?
Yeah.
That actually sounded pretty good.
Yeah, like there was
gargling.
Yeah, there was no well, like I didn't gargle like with my. It wasn't with my throat. It was like I had to keep it at like near my lips.
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, because you couldn't use like a straw or anything.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I didn't even have one on me anymore.
All right, this is where we get to the hard ones. So we'll see how this goes. I actually that one sounded good. I think. Let me repeat it.
I like it's a nice noise. I just don't know what this is. Because I have like no context.
Like this is nice ASMR, but
all right. Should I just give
me like context for this or something?
Fruit.
Okay, that's a really nice hit.
Wait, did he say
fruit? Fruit.
Yeah, he said Groot.
Oh, fruit. I don't know then. What
that one is definitely the.
It's biting
apple
into an
chomp.
apple.
Yeah. Oh. How did you do that?
So I couldn't bite it. I tore apart an apple with my hands.
Oh wait. Yeah, because I distinctly remember saying you couldn't bite into anything.
Yeah.
So I was like, how did you get that distinct apple sound?
I tore it apart with my hands.
I was also like, why is it so slow? You like really enjoyed that bite. You're
well,
like,
so like my hands are still kind of screwed, so I couldn't grip as well as I wanted to. So,
yeah,
but I just tore it apart. I was like, I can't.
That is a creative solution to the problem.
Yeah, fair enough, bro. Fair enough.
One more time.
I think
now that I'm hearing it, I'm like, okay,
yeah.
I can definitely.
If it was a little quicker, then I think it would have been a little bit more distinguishable. Yeah. But
what was that sound at the end? I swear I can hear you like chewing on something. That's what sold it for me. That's when I was like, oh, that's the apple.
No, it is. It really is just me tearing apart an apple.
Huh. Dang. All right. Well, good job. All right. Adash's one.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Is that writing?
No.
I don't actually know.
It's so quiet.
That one sounds like an ASMR effect.
Yeah,
like someone dragging.
This just sound like writing.
Which one was that one?
That was a rattlesnake rattle.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
that one's difficult. Yeah. I was like, you're gonna have to like get some pills or something and just shake them. Like,
yeah, well, that's what I just got chili flakes, but honestly, like, actually, I'll save this for later. But yeah, I think I could have improved upon that, and now that I've like finished all of them, I know how I would improve that.
Yeah. Probably in post, we're going to replace Adash's with like a louder version, and it might be funny if some of them are like more obvious in post, but we just can't get it because it's so quiet.
Yeah. Well, I think the fact that we also now know what they are would probably help.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah. All right, Harry. What the fuck? Wait, let's hear that again. Oh, I know what this one is.
Yeah, no, honestly, the ending part is it's bad, but It's not my proudest.
No, the noise you made at the beginning is what threw me off the most.
Oh yeah, it's a grunt. I thought it'd be funny to add a grunt.
The middle noise is really good. If you're gonna go off anything, Adash, go off the middle noise. That's really like
the middle noise sounds like luggage rolling on the ground.
The impact noise is also important.
It is.
Bowling?
What is that noise?
Yeah, bowling.
Holy shit! Let's go.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
bowling.
it is bowling.
So,
Yeah.
so the initial
The noise
impact
is a little bit sus, but
Yeah, the grunt.
So the grunt I thought was pretty funny.
If we ever go bowling again, you better go. Oh.
I literally sat there and recorded like, what? But yeah,
middle
the
noise is
impact.
perfect. That sounds
Yeah,
like
so-
a bowling ball.
So the first noise is just me hitting this like plastic bottle on my table and clipping that, and the second noise is me rolling an egg across the table.
Oh, that picked up really well. Goodness.
Yeah, wow.
I mean that was recorded off my phone, so.
Dang, good audio. What
and
about
then-
the pin?
So the last one is me just dropping my back scratcher on my table. So I was like, I don't know how to make a bowling pin noise, and I tried like pitch shifting it up and down. I was like, I just don't know.
I think if
I
you
couldn't
like
match the
just
sound.
put like a shit ton of them instead of just like 3
Yeah,
or 4. How many
that's
times
the-
did you
that's the
copy
other
it?
thing.
So yeah, I put like 3 of them, but I was like, I don't want this to sound
Yeah.
too cluttered. But I didn't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, now I think about it, I think if I put more of them, it would be a little bit better.
Yeah,
but
but
like
that
the-
was still quite good. And
Yeah.
you got it. So
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. I think I know my next one. Okay.
I hope it's the one I'm thinking it is. Here we go.
What?
wait,
What
is
was
this?
that?
Actually,
What?
I don't remember
This
this
is
one.
not coming through as well as it did in my end.
Okay.
There's just not enough audio. That's a shame because I was actually quite happy with it. But you can
Yeah, I
hear
have-
too much of the ambient.
Give us a hint. Give us a hint.
Weapon.
Is that like a rocket launcher or something?
It's supposed to be a nuke falling and then exploding.
Oh, right.
That. Oh.
See, what I was thinking for this one, because I think I allowed you to use your mouth on this one, right?
You explicitly disallowed.
Oh, I didn't? Okay, never mind.
You said no whistling allowed.
Oh, right. No whistling. That's right. Yeah. Okay, yeah, then I don't know then.
Yeah, so the first noise is this is when I finally decided, fuck it, I'll learn how to like pitch shift. I like crumpled up a piece of paper and then I bass boosted the fuck out of it for the I trebled the first part, but like it didn't make it more I pitched it up and it didn't make it any more like whistly. It just made it for some reason.
Yeah. This one, it's unfortunate this one went to you because this would have been really easy for Harry or me because we could just use an instrument.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. Well, if I was at home, like this would have been easy, but
yeah.
yeah.
You definitely had the most limited tools available.
That's also the issue. Is like in terms of just like regular equipment, I was like, I had so many ideas I could have done for a couple of these if I was at like my old house, because like I had access to like so many more tools. But
so much more stuff. To
I'm a
use,
little more limited here.
All right, last ones. I remember one of yours for this, and I can't wait to hear it.
Okay.
I definitely made that way worse than I thought. I could have. I for some reason I thought that was a lot better than it was. But no, that is actually dog shit.
This is how I feel about my nuke, because like maybe I don't know. Maybe it's because like it's not coming through great through Discord because of the background noise. But my nuke did sound too bad. But over audio, it sounds pretty good.
The high
maybe
pitch
give us a
one
hint
is
for this one.
Sun Wars.
Sun
Battles.
I know which one this one is. Yes.
No.
But I wasn't allowed to use my mouth for any
Wait, is
noise.
it a lightsaber humming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lightsaber humming. It's not too bad.
That's not
actually.
bad.
With the context, that works a lot better, actually.
Yeah. No, I thought like I thought it was the ignition. I was like, no. But
no, that would be terrible.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the
it's just the humming.
That's not bad. Honestly, if anything, it's a little too much.
Yeah, that is a beefy saber.
Yeah.
That one is like 3 inches thick on the radius. All right, and then Adash's last level 3 one. There's no way Harry gets this.
It sounds like someone's stepping up or something.
No.
Like someone in high heels running or some shit.
You're not gonna get this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's supposed to be fucking, but like I couldn't use my skin at all. So I was like, I don't know. I got like 2 like my earphone pads, and I just like slammed them together repeatedly.
Okay. My idea for this one was just bed creaking, like to get on the bed and just bounce on it.
Wait, what was it supposed to be?
Fucking.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know how creaky.
You should have just slapped your thighs.
No, you can't use skin.
Oh, you can't use skin.
He's not allowed to use skin at all. Yeah.
You get 2 pieces of meat, like literal meat, and slap them.
Just buy 2 pieces of meat just to make.
No,
I was like, Greg, he probably has
I guess
chicken or something. Just get 2 pieces of chicken and just slap them against each other over and over.
See, that's just my lack of creativity. You're right. That would work.
Yeah. I would have done just like bouncing on my bed. I think that's a pretty classic.
Yeah, a creaking noise or something.
Yeah. Like a sound effect. All right, and then the last one for these.
I put a lot of work into my what the fuck.
I didn't. I was like, fuck this.
Maybe we'll do Adash's first.
I did like 3 different voice recordings and had like 5 separate channels.
For context for listeners, the what the fucks were ones where they're not just one thing. It's like a whole play.
It's a whole story, bro.
Yeah, it's a whole scenario. So these are going to be difficult, and it's more about just how much of it can you guess accurately than like can you actually get the whole thing, because it's like a paragraph. All right, so here's the dashes.
What the fuck is this scuttering noise?
Okay, I like
someone
it.
get raped.
No. Goodness gracious.
Like it sounded so.
Do that.
So it was 2 animals. It sounded like 2 animals or something. It was like it sounded.
I mean, technically, he's not wrong. Yeah, give a hint. Give a hint.
One animal, but the man wasn't allowed to speak. That's why.
Oh, was it a mute man or something? One animal but wasn't allowed to speak.
Scuttling is pretty.
No. There's 2 characters.
Oh.
But only one was an animal.
One is an animal, and one of them was a dude.
Was it like horse riding or something? And then like at some point the horse got scared of something and ran off or some shit.
You're very far off.
Yeah.
I
actually don't think it was too bad. I think with the audio improved, it would have been a little closer.
Yeah.
But,
on my end, it does sound better because you can't hear the door creak on this version.
Oh, yeah. It was the classic Jurassic Park scene where the dude runs into the room and then hides under the cabinet, and then the dinosaur breaks in and then starts like trying to find him. Yeah. Those were dinosaur noises and not horse noises.
Yeah, so play it again with context.
It just sounds like.
All right, so with that context, you know, I can kind of see how it sounds like a horse now.
Yeah.
It sounds like the grunt like or the exhales they sound like animal more than dinosaur. Yeah, it sounds like a wolf or some shit now. the panic at the end makes a little more sense. Oh my god.
Oh man, I love a dash animal noises.
The The reason the beginning sounds like that is because that's the first time I actually did multiple tracks. So I had individual footsteps for the human and also for the raptor, but they kind of overlaid a little too on top of each other.
Yeah.
And there wasn't much I could do in terms of separation of the animal footsteps, and
it's actually like I feel like yours was actually harder too. So unfortunately, that just happened to pan out that way. But all right, let's listen to Harry's. I'm very curious. All right.
Is it slaughtering a group of Minecraft villagers?
That was literally exactly the prompt. Without context, I don't know what that sounds like, but in context, that is amazing. Like that could go in an audiobook of this prompt.
Am I at least correct that it's Minecraft?
No,
not at all. I'll play it again. Listen to the thing that is not the Harrison. That's like the linchpin of the skit.
Is this basketball?
So what do you think the
face story? Basketball against something?
No, not exactly.
Harry's not in the story.
So their prompt was 2 zombies playing basketball, but they keep missing until one
noises.
Until one scores a squish.
No.
That's when I was listening to it the second time. I tried to hear a villager, and I was like, "Yeah, I can hear it."
I just had it back like.
the sword at the end. So what happens at the end is they finally score it, and then a dude runs up with a sword and then kills them. And you can hear the sword. The sword's sheath is so good in that.
Yeah,
like you can hear the sword unsheath.
I can hear the basketball like just bouncing away too.
Yeah, that was part of the prompt actually. And then you can also hear the guy who slices at them. He goes, "Yeah." It's the most like fucking like. He's like, "Yeah." Well, let's do it now again. That's them celebrating. Oh my god, that was very good. I'm so proud of you.
So like that one, I was like, this is going to be impossible to guess, but I think I followed the prompt really well.
Yeah, you did. He got the basketball.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, my next guess was him against a zombie. But I guess I should have guessed both were supposed to be
balling on the zombie.
Yeah. I was gonna say, are you just like dunking on a zombie?
All right. Let's get to mine. So the way this is gonna work is I already said I'm keeping track of points, but also it's kind of, I think it's Jeopardy that works like this, where you get 1 50-50, because these are all multiple choice. Most of them are multiple choice. So if you want on your turn, you can cut it down to what's it called? 2 answers instead of 4, just to help you. Each of you gets one of those power-ups, and then you also get a power-up where you can ask for the audio sample without the editing. If you ask for that, it gets used regardless of what the sample is, because some of the samples are unedited already. So if you ask for one that's unedited, you just waste it. But if you ask for it one that's one that's edited, then you can actually get a lot of information, because some of them are really obvious in the original samples. So, and the way we're doing this is we're just going to take turns, and if the person whose turn it is gets it wrong, the other person can guess as well. Okay, here we go. This is number 1. So number 1 is not a. I just explained all these rules, but number 1 doesn't follow any of those rules. Yeah. Number 1 is guess how many coins are being dropped. So you each just get to guess, and whoever gets the closest wins. Here it is. There you go.
Oh.
I will play it 2 more times. And then 1 more time. All right, Harry, how many coins were dropped?
4.
All right, Ash, how many coins were dropped? All right, Harry wins. It was 0.
What?
Those aren't coins. It's a ring and 2 necklaces.
Oh my god. You know what? Oh. This is gonna be hell. It's gonna be hell.
I'm just gonna forewarn you, a lot of these are like that.
Oh my god. We should have known.
This is number 2. Okay, so we'll start with Adash since Harry got the first point. All right, is this an air conditioning unit, straw hat ASMR, a dryer, or a stuffed animal being rubbed against the microphone?
You can't.
Yo.
There was too many options there. I focus on them. Say the options again first.
Air conditioning unit, straw hat ASMR, dryer, or stuffed animal being rubbed against the microphone.
Oh, fuck off, Greg. Fuck off, Greg. Oh.
See, the Greg answer would be the stuffed animal.
I know.
But knowing Greg, it wouldn't be the stuffed animal.
You can't game logic this one.
No.
I know, that's the thing. We really can't because it's so difficult.
I'm gonna go as simple as possible. I'm just gonna say it's an air conditioning unit.
That is incorrect. Harry, what is your guess?
Dryer.
Incorrect as well. That was no, it was straw hat ASMR.
What does that even mean?
What is a straw hat ASMR?
It's literally just a straw hat, and I was just putting my finger against it and tracing the outside rim.
Oh, okay.
I can grab it for you if you want.
No, I think
I'm good.
You know, right. I believe you.
Here we go.
Oh,
it was like this.
Well.
That's all I was doing.
Oh, and you just basically
and then just audio editing. Yeah. Okay. 2. It's now Harry's turn to go first. Oh no, 3. Let's see. Is this me rubbing my leg, breathing weirdly, rosining a bow, or petting Albert with the microphone?
I want to say rosining the bow.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay. I've just already lost.
That one is probably the easiest.
Yeah. Because I was like, the motion is just there.
Yeah. Okay.
What
number
is
4.
Rosining a bow, by the way?
A violin bow. You like slide
rosin
on it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've licked rosin before. It didn't really taste like much.
See, but the thing is, Harry would have gotten this point regardless, because like I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
that.
you don't know what rosining a bow is. Yeah. So, all right. This is number 4, and Adash gets first guess. Is this me adjusting my index controller, closing a pair of scissors, moving a shower curtain, or retracting a tape measure?
Oh
that was so quick!
What were the first 2 options?
Adjusting my index controller, closing a pair of scissors.
Index control. Is that one of your VR controllers?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. I wouldn't know. I'm gonna go with tape measure.
That is incorrect. Yeah. Harry, what is your guess?
The shower curtain?
That's also incorrect.
Scissors?
It was... No,
it was the index
controller.
Wait, what?
Well, there's a strap that you adjust
it's the strap. Oh.
To tighten it around your hand.
Is that a Velcro strap?
No, it's not Velcro. It's just you just slide it.
Oh, that's such an interesting. Wow. Okay.
I feel proud that you guys are guessing all the wrong ones first. Okay, this next one is a free for all again, so you both get an answer. Okay. This one is, what game am I playing? Just based on the sounds of me playing it. This one should be fun. Here we go.
god.
This is some nice ASMR. Just a couple things to help. This is something that we've all played, and something that we've all played this year.
Okay. We've all played this year, so that takes out Spelunky.
Really? I think...
In any single-player games I've played, yeah.
So that's really down to, I feel like, 3 or 4 games. It's the spamming at the end that I'm trying to figure out. What game?
I'll give you a hint. The spamming at the end is not anything. That's not going to help you.
Fucking hell.
Wait, what do you mean that's not anything? Like, that's not part of the gameplay?
No, I probably shouldn't say this. This is going to narrow it down more. But that was in Celebration. I'll just say that. That narrows it down to like 2 games.
I have a guess.
What is your guess, Harry?
Rocket League?
And then what's your guess, Adash?
Going simple hasn't worked, but I'll go Overwatch.
That was Crab Game.
Oh. What?
Yeah, that was just me completing a single round of Crab Game with the shotguns.
Yeah, wouldn't have... yeah. Yeah, no. I mean,
it wouldn't make any difference. Rocket League was on the same, Overwatch was on the same.
because I thought the celebration part was you spamming your spacebar or something.
No, I think it's kind of a little hard to hear, but I think the part that sells it the most is the wave dashing, the left shift into space, because I do it like 4 or 5 separate times in a row.
Oh yes, I will. I mean, to be fair, technically left shift and space have different sounds, but like
they do, yeah. But that one was hard.
Wait,
but yes,
wave dashing in Crab Game,
like
yeah,
like you dash
you
and
shift
then you jump at the end of it.
Oh
yeah. Okay, number 6. Whose turn was it last?
A dash,
right? Okay, so Harry goes first. Oh, good luck with this one. Okay, I this is easily the most manipulated sample out of the bunch. So all right, is this me burping, me flossing my teeth, an earbud case closing, or plucking a violin string behind the bridge?
Wow, holy crap. So give it to me unedited.
Oh, you're using it?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. This is it unedited.
Oh, you're burping.
Oh man.
You edited the fuck out of that. Holy shit. Yo.
So
why
you know
did
what it
it
is?
sound like that?
It's a single knock of it, because you know how when you do that noise, it's like.
Yeah. So you took one
and
portion.
it's like so I took one like tiny piece of that and then just pitch shifted it like crazy.
Yeah. No. Why? Yo, it's got a whole backbeat to it too. Oh
Okay.
my god.
Number 7, Dash gets first guess. All right, let's see. We are getting to the end. There's only 7, 8, and 9 left, so now is the time to start using power-ups, I think.
Oh, say less.
All right. Is this Harry rapping the Benea birthday rap, Adash rapping hentai with God, a clip of me talking from a previous podcast, or the fastest talker in the world speaking the lyrics to Bad, Michael Jackson's Bad? Here we go.
Just give me the unedited version.
Yeah, I figured. That's the unedited. Just kidding. Right,
I was about to say, yo, there's no way.
My love for you is like a flaming
Oh, turn it on!
Turn it on!
I'm disconnecting you. Oh, wait, doesn't shit stop the recording, does it? No, it doesn't. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. No.
Oh, no, he disconnected me.
Oh, no. No, Greg. Oh, no. All of that is getting taken out.
No, it's not.
Exposed to you like this.
No.
Yeah, I didn't ask for the power up.
As soon as I heard my voice, I was like, oh, God.
So I'm guessing you know which one it is.
Harry, so whatever the Harry option was.
The Benea birthday rap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh,
We'll
God.
listen to the edited version.
No.
No, the edited version.
Oh, yeah. Holy crap.
Harry, number 8. Is this me ripping a sheet of music in half, me ripping apart an old piece of clothing, tape being pulled, or a chip bag being crinkled?
What?
How short that one was.
Okay, I guess have them for me.
It's either chip bag crinkle or tape being pulled.
One more time? I want to say tape.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the original audio for that.
Okay, yeah.
It's a lot more obvious in that one. Okay, and a dash number 9.
Might as well just give me the
Last
50-50 now.
Yeah. Is this me gargling water, the splash from dropping a fork into a sink of water, sipping soup, or pouring water into a cup? It's either gargling water or pouring water into a cup.
Yo!
Dude,
I actually
That's
like this
so-
audio clip a lot.
I hate this because it's so
It sounds
obvious.
like gargling,
Yeah,
but
it's
at the
so
same time.
obvious, but it's Greg. That's reversed, isn't it?
Maybe.
That's fuck it. I'm going pouring water into a cup.
That is correct.
Yeah,
Actually,
is it
yeah.
reversed?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that
And
makes
pitch
sense.
shifted and a lot of other things.
Yeah,
This
that
is
makes
the
sense.
original.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was pretty happy with that clip because I was like, it really sounds exactly like gargling water,
Yeah,
but it's
it sounds
not.
like gargling, but edited.
Yeah. All right. Well, good job, Adash, but Harry wins by 2.
Oh, by a margin, yeah.
in a 4 to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm proud of you for getting the last one because that one was hard, even with the 50-50. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That is it. Let us go to the last segment. All right, so last segment is Harry gets to reveal the topic now. I think that's the first thing, right?
No. What? It's a Dash's turn to reveal the topic. I did intro.
Wait. Oh, right.
Yeah, I
Dash,
did.
reveal the topic now.
Holy crap.
Okay, so I would like your wildest future predictions.
Oh boy.
Like, this can be anything, by the way. Like, you don't have to make it about yourself. You can just make it about, like, the future.
I'm not making it for myself.
Yeah. You can just make it about, like, a country, like, just whatever you think will happen in the future.
Okay.
Joe, wait, predict what will happen in the future?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And,
I can
like,
see the
make it-
future.
Yeah, make
I
it
can see the future.
make it wild, make it outrageous.
Yes,
All right, let me
yes,
write
sir.
this down.
I am going to do that. And while you're doing that, let me pull up the wheel of spinning. Is it my turn this time?
Yep.
It's my turn now, right? For the spin
yeah.
boy?
Because
Yeah,
Okay.
so you will be intro.
Yes. All right, let's spin that wheel. If I can find the link to the wheel.
I have the wheel,
Okay,
so
there
I
it
can
is.
spin it. Oh.
I don't need your wheel. I've got a real wheel. I don't have a real wheel. It's on line 1. All right. Oh shoot. I got teachable moments.
Oh.
All right. Get ready to learn about. I don't
Audio
know. Actually.
editing.
I'll have to figure that out. I was actually thinking about this one this week, and I was like, what would I teach if I got teachable moments? So I guess I have to find the answer to that now. Okay, cool. I think that is. Oh shoot. You know what, guys? Actually, I forgot. I had one more clip I forgot to play. You know what? This one's gonna be worth 10 points. Winner takes all for this one.
What?
What the fuck?
No, I won. We're not doing this shit again.
No,
I will not have.
No, this
I
is
will
winner.
not-
We
Game
have
for
to do this one. We have to do this one.
We
This
can
one is
do
so
it,
good.
but it's not worth 10 points.
It's worth 10 points. Okay,
Oh
here we go.
my God.
Is this me trying to talk with water in my mouth? I'll let you go first since you're at the disadvantage here. Is this me trying to talk with water in my mouth, soup being sipped at extreme speeds, an episode of Rick and Morty being recorded by my phone inside of a water-resistant shower holder that is being poured over with water, or me washing out my mouth with soap.
Wait. The fourth option was what again?
Washing my mouth out with soap.
What the fuck, Greg? Okay.
I want to go with option C. The Rick and Morty
episode of Rick and Morty being recorded by my phone inside of a water-resistant shower holder that is being poured over with water.
Yeah.
That is incorrect. And Ash, you're up.
What were the first two options?
Me trying to talk with water in my mouth. Soup being sipped at extreme speeds.
Audio editing makes this so difficult because that could just be soup, but pitched up, but it doesn't sound like soup. I'm just gonna hope you didn't wash your mouth out with soap, so that narrows it down to 2. I'll say that was you trying to talk with water in your mouth.
That is also incorrect.
Yeah.
The answer, actually, let me just play the unedited clip. I think that'll make it easier. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today on Derailed.
Oh,
we run
what
the
a
same day
cunt.
and time every week,
You
12 o'clock
fuck.
p.m. Eastern on Fridays. You can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/@the-Derailed-podcast and on Spotify or any other significant podcast platform. Thank you all for accompanying us on this journey, and we hope to see you again next week. Bye-bye.
What a cunt. What a cunt.
What he said.
Oh.
We're stopping now.
What an outro.
I think we have to now.
Yeah.
If we talk anymore, I'll have to say the outro again. Wait, no, I got you. Here we go.